Hello, everybody, and welcome back to today's episode of Rimworld Robotics. Uh, it's been a little bit since last time. I played a little bit by myself, and in playing by myself, a couple of things happened. We lost our pawn, Rapture, and it was rough. And I can't remember if I recorded the recovery. I'm pretty sure that I did. But ever since, I've been training my pawns, I've been building up my colony, I've been trying to get things together. I've finally organized each and every role and determined who will be what. And I've realized that Goss is one of my favorite pawns. Name is great. Actions are good enough. So we made him a little room with carpets of his favorite color, and we gave him a burqa because that's what he needs for his ideological role right now. And we made a prison inside of a mountain. And I know that sounds like, whoa, that's a lot, but in my mind, I figured we jump cut most of that, so really just having it happen off screen isn't the worst, really. So I'll just show you what I mean, because not much has changed. Winter, spring, and summer are gone. I think we're going into fall right now. And we got a bunch of ducks. So this little barracks that I wanted is instead our duck box, where the ducks have eggs. Yeah. Uh, I don't want these eggs to hatch, so I'm hoping 34 degrees is enough to freeze them. This is Goss's room. We currently have it being hex tiled up. This is the little prison, and we got a character named Smelly because she dropped from a drop pod and we broke her will to have an ideology, so she just kind of joined us, and she's our queening mining pawn, which is kind of something that we needed. Uh, some might ask, oh, well, what are you doing right now then? We are currently building a house so that we can store another person in case we want another person, which we do. And our hydroponics are going great indoors because we're getting rid of this soon. We're just getting rid of it soon. Now, I did get rid of our little, smoke leaf area. And this is specifically because I needed more storage. Like, this is already full to the brim, and then this is gonna be secondary, but I just needed more storage, fact of the matter. So we've got hydroponics going, we've got interior planting going, we've got a beautiful room that Goss is only slightly impressed by. And what we're gonna do, since we're getting raided, is we're gonna tell everybody that they're only allowed to access Area 3. And then we're gonna shrink Area 3 to not include that. And then we're going to let this raid conclude on its own. As everyone is indoors and just chilling. Let me look for them. They are raidisms. Supremacist raiders. Execution is required. Fascinating. Blindness is horrible. Cannibalism is horrible. I wasn't expecting that. Do they have a god? I can't tell. But their relics are crazy. I didn't realize you could have your relic be that. Their venerated animal is an ostrich. Okay. Your ass. You're just ass. That's fine. You could be helpful. Jensen, incapable of social and caring. That's fine. Remy? Kind masochist fast. Okay, Chris can die in a hole. Jensen and Remy, though, they've got it. I do kind of... Oh, yeah, we're in fall right now, so we're falling right back into winter. We're going to probably have a long winter, but at least we have food constantly growing for winter. So here's what's going to happen. They're currently figuring out what to do, what they can do, what they can't do. and freezing their asses off outside. Because I bet you if I go to Jensen and I go to Needs, Darkness, Ratty Apparel, and he's getting cold. Even if it's not showing up, he's getting cold. Absolutely getting cold. And what's going to happen is they're going to come over and they're probably going to try and hit this a couple of times, maybe set it on fire, and then it's going to be like, oh no, anyway. Did I mention that we have a solar generator now? It's actually pretty good. We have a geothermal generator, so everything that we need is kind of like internalized. I was actually going to deconstruct these and replace them with solar generators because we only need a lot of power during the day. So I'm not the most pressed. I'm not as pressed as I probably should be. Let's be real. In Rimworld, you should always be holding your breath. You should always be hoping for the best. But, oh, winter has begun. We're back in winter. We might have just left winter, but now we're back in winter. It's okay. The seasons are short, from what I've noticed. Yeah, look, this guy is going to go the odd way and just try and start breaking stuff. And... oh, both of them are dead. And he doesn't like that, so he's just leaving. Oh no, let me see. Power? I mean, how much does that really put us back by? Not much, honestly. So what we can do is we can go to schedule and then tell everybody that they're in Area 1 mode. And we're just gonna leave those to rot out there, honestly. Oh, when insulting is going on. But yeah, we're looking pretty good. Even with the loss of Rapture, even with the loss of Callahan, don't look for the Callahan bunny. Don't look for the Callahan bunny. We seem to be just doing fine. Even if it's just with rice hydroponics, right? So I think I'm actually going to be so bold as to deconstruct that. Get that replaced. Get that turned into components, because that's what we need right now, right? And honestly, I'm not really in the vibe to keep these watermills around, because even though they're cool, even though they're awesome, they're not helpful anymore, really. And this is just here for the sake of being here, and then I can take that away, you know? And then I can remove bridge and just... I can't remove it yet, it's fine. But yeah, we're doing pretty good. Honestly, don't allow sewing, because they're just gonna die anyway. I just need the hauling done. And with that too, I think we can move over to temperature and use 1 for ourselves. And go over to furniture. Make a that. Make a bed. And just start making the stereotypical, absolutely, totally normal house. Just for someone, anyone, to show up and say, I believe this will be mine now. No, it doesn't seem to be rigged up to anything, which is problematic, because I swear it was. Oh no, it's literally just shy of everything. That's crazy. That's actually crazy. Get that to there, and after that, we can call that a bedroom. It's dull right now, but as soon as that goes down, it'll be fine. Maybe we get some carpet going in there. In your bedroom, because it is somewhat impressive still. Quote-unquote somewhat. Even though we're getting the hex tiles in to make it as impressive as possible. That's my passion project right now. To make this as best as it can be. To get the gold to put in the corners. Yeah, and our cotton plants are dying, so I'm just gonna not allow sowing. And this winter we should be a lot better, because what we're gonna do is we're actually gonna go into production and then make another hydroponics basin. And just keep taking everything from out here and putting it indoors. I didn't check the power while it was nighttime, which is honestly my sin. My fault, my bad, gangalangs. But, I think it'll be fine. I think it'll end up being fine. Something that's cool is that our birds, they keep making eggs. Are you fucking... Breathe, Maui, breathe. I cannot let Goss get to me. He's supposed to be my favorite pawn. Breathe. Alright, when they put those rices away, what we're gonna do, I think, is we're gonna... Yeah, that's fantastic, because that happens within a couple of days, and then we get, like, 17. We're gonna get an advent of drugs going on, because we have an additional room, and I want more hands on deck, honestly. I do. I want to keep expanding this colony. Oh, and I have a little graveyard! I made the little graveyard! So I just want things to keep widening, if that makes sense. I want mining. I want people that are proficient within the mining hobby. Woo! So that we can just try and find more steel and try and find more components in the mountain. So... Oh, thank God. Bob... Do that. I don't care. I don't care. I need anyone else to do anything else. You're our veteran, Bob. Make sure this hydroponics... Yes! Alright, and then we check our... Oh, that's not good. So we can't remove these quite yet. And then we have to check it during nighttime to see how cooked we are. I'm not sure we actually are that cooked at nighttime, TBH. Yeah, because, it's going down, and then it's like an, oh no, now we're in the negative, but, this light's gonna turn off soon. This light should turn off soon. And then we suddenly have 2,000, which is enough to get rid of this, but... it's an uncomfortable move. I'm glad we got rid of one. I'm not gonna do both yet. But this is how our colony is looking so far, and honestly, our goal is, Rosa, what the H are you doing? Needs. Failed to rescue beams. That's okay. 8 without a table. High life missing. Ah. Wooden styling station. Okay. Let's get that going. I don't know what a wooden styling station... Ideology? Yeah. We're gonna get one going for you, okay? I'm thinking we place it here. And then we tell Bob to wake up, not to clean your room, but to prioritize working on that. Because even though it might be a little bit rough for Bob, I think Bob is our champion and can absolutely take it. And we're gonna get the room all changed, and that should be far enough from Smelly so that Smelly can just chill. Minor pain, look change desired. Don't worry. Change your style, girl. Let's get something funky, fancy going. Let's go punk mode. What's your favorite color? Green. This green specifically. Dark teal. What the fuck? Is it that? I think. Yeah, and the face tattoo, let's get something edgy going on. The line is cute, but oh, Pantheon is awesome. Oh, the eyebrows. Oh, the tear. We have to do the tear. And then body tattoos, and then apparel color. Let's get you in dark teal, and then dark teal, and then dark teal, and then dark teal. Let's actually get this in black so that we get some customization going on. We don't have dye, though. I don't know how to make dye. But, like, the thought was there, right? So now, hopefully, Smelly should be feeling pretty good. Hopefully, Smelly should be chillin'. And I'm gonna tell her to get high. To celebrate her change of character. To get zoinked out of her gourd. Now that she's zoinked, hopefully we can have a work speed going over here. Because I'm gonna go to floors and hex tile. But yeah, this episode should really just be a chill episode. Be a normal episode, be a relaxed episode, because not much is happening. Now that we're entering winter, even less stuff is going to be happening, you know? We do need a research project, which is currently our biggest struggle right now. because we can't go past microelectronics because we need a high-tech research bench, but that requires 10 components, which we just flat out do not have. So maybe we get tube vision, but doesn't this need... Yeah, 4 components, absolutely not. Smoke pop packs need 1 component? Yeah. Do auto doors need components? Of course. Everything needs components. Oh my god. Let's get a gas operation going, I think. Let's start making real guns in this bitch. But yeah, it's just gonna be the relax, chillax episode of Rimworld. It's just gonna be the Maui cleans up things, Maui organizes things, Maui gets things ready for the spring to show up after winter, because it's winter, spring, summer, fall. Yeah. So really, you're just watching what we cut out most of the time to try and make up for the fact that we cut out so much. Look at that. Beautiful. Growth rate 280%. That is muy bien, whatever that means. I am Latina. I don't know what muy bien means, which is kind of a disgrace, but it's okay. Here, we're going to begin an advent of drugs. We're going to hopefully get everybody going, and we're going to hopefully get a new body. I don't know why Bob hosted the speech. That sounds like a bad idea. Surely it'll be fine, right? Surely Bob doesn't sabotage the advent of drugs for us, right? It was fun. Thank goodness. Bob, you did a great job. Oh, yeah. Come on over, Jess. You're highly appreciated, even if you have the wrong comb. You're a misogynist. You're a misogynist? This guy's a misogynist. That's incapable of firefighting. What a cock. Anyway, he's great at cooking, great at plants, and honestly, we'll just be using him as a body. Schedule for Area 2, I want to say? Nah, Area 3. You're getting stuck indoors, bucko. Get over here. Get over here, Jess. Oh, if I could take out that misogynist part, I would. I absolutely would. But it's okay. We now have a very impressive bedroom. Yes! And I'm not even done. That rabbit is going in that bedroom. It's going to keep getting better. It's going to keep getting better, and Goss is going to be so happy. Check out his mood. Check out his mood. Masochist and Goss? Very impressive, but very... It doesn't matter. Everything's impressive right now. That's all that matters. That's all that matters. Everything is either somewhat impressive or very impressive, and I vibe with that. I fuck with that. It's cool. It's cool. It's fine. It's whatever. We're not gonna think about it too much. Orders, mine, and we're just go wide. Just go wide. Go Knicks. Go Knicks. Yeah. Go Knicks. Yeah. Go Knicks. Yeah, it's probably the most suboptimal strip mine that anybody on YouTube has ever seen, but it's fine. I'm not pressed about it, and neither should you. You also should not be pressed about it, is what I'm trying to say. But I'm not good at saying things, so you're just probably going to be pressed about it anyway. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. We got our strip mine going. Quest active, Shack of Treasure, Psychic Animal Pulsar. Steel, no, don't care. Peace Talks, don't care. Camp Loop, don't care. Camp Loop, no, don't. I don't think I want to attack anybody, because even though attacking people is on the list, right? I'm not sure I would be okay with that. And don't worry, Rapture. You might be dead, but we are absolutely not allowing a misandrist to hold your revolver. Fuck that. Absolutely fuck that. Colossal fuck that, actually. But yeah, with our steady flow of eggies and our steady flow of riceys, we should be pretty comfortable, pretty okay to not worry about anything, really. And we have the people that are proficient within the mining role going over here and making sure that everything is being strip mined, which is pretty dang good. What I'm going to do here, actually, is I'm going to get some power going throughout the mines because my colonists deserve the care and effort put into the Rimworld, specifically so that they do not get mood debuffs from being in darkness. And we can deconstruct it all, we can take it all down another time, because it doesn't really matter too much, but what does matter right now is that our colonists can use their eye holes, right? So we're just going to get everything in motion of going. We're going to get things... We're going to get the ball rolling. And by the ball, let's just say the light sources. Oh, we had visitors, apparently. I didn't even realize. They must have loved our skulls. And skulls. And skulls. We have a lot of them. Just out on display. It's great. I love it. Personally, really big fan. But yeah, we're just working on wiring everything up in the mines to try and make sure... Oh, hey, would you look at that? Mind vein. But just to try and make sure that our colonists are able to use their eyes, because they get really sad when they can't. Like Goss, for example, look, he has a high life missing in sight. Fucking joking? You fucking joking? Very impressive 99. Unsightly environment. Fuck this guy. Mad Elk. Okay, let's go to schedule and make sure we're in area 2 for everybody. No, because we need to lock down even further for area 3 just because it's wintertime. Nobody's should be allowed to leave the compound during winter, because that's dangerous, and the last time that happened we lost one of our favorite pawns and it was terrible. So what this Mad Elk is going to do is it's going to run around and then be a Mad Elk. It doesn't realize that it can hit this, which is a good thing. So it's probably going to try and go through the easiest path of least resistance, and guess what? It doesn't care enough. It does, actually. Oh no, Duck 11 died? What do you mean Duck 11 died? What's happening? A missing body part? What? Oh, frostbite. That's not good. I don't want to put it in here because I don't want the eggs to warm. But I think I have to. But I don't have components, actually. So I think what I have to do is... We don't even have wood. I thought the ducks would be fine throughout wintertime, which is probably a very negligent sort of thing, to be honest. I'm gonna need anybody to cut down this tree so that we can get, like, wood going. Duck 8 also died to frostbite. That's 21. Bob, build the campfire. And here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna try and salvage this. And I know, very calm way, please don't scrutinize me, I'm trying. What we're gonna do is we're gonna turn this into a medical basin. And get Bob to rescue this duck. Rescue that duck. Duck 6 is dead. Okay, how many animals do we have now? Just Duck 4 and Duck 7. Honestly, that's fine. I'm fine with that. Just restart entirely, right? Is this enough to stave off hypothermia? Hold on. Health. Hypothermia. Yeah, it is. Okay, perfect. That's what I'm worried about. The insemination is just like an issue, but it's okay. We've got a bunch of duck meat now, which should hold us over even further for winter. It's just unfortunate because we had a bunch of ducks, right? Oh, right, we got a duck event. I'm not sure if I said that. But, now, unfortunately, we're down to 2. Putting duck meat in there feels like a bad idea. Don't stop. Stop doing that. Storage. Foods, meals, raw food, no meat. Stop. Crikey. Get that out of there. Yeah, get 67 rice. I can't escape it. I cannot escape it. Oh my god. But yeah. Decent bedroom. We finished gas. Precision rifling happens after that, so it's okay. We don't need an assault rifle quite yet. A minigun would be cool. An autocannon would be great. Rocket swarm launcher. But yeah, we need to get over here to... Oh. That's unfortunate, but I think that's okay. Orders, cut plants, all of them. Just a random blight happening. I think that's just... I don't think there's anything that we could have done about that. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think that's just the narrator determining that we deserved that. Get some steel walls going, because we're definitely going to expand this. And yeah, this is just kind of the casual, normal Rimworld parts that I normally skip out of the video. So I hope you've been enjoying so far. I hope that you don't mind the potential death of those ducks. And I hope that, honestly, you were cheering with me when I was, like, saving those ducks. Now, I'm gonna tell Bob to clean this frickin' kitchen because of how disgusting it's gotten. Thank God it's sterile, but oh my god. Then we're going to... No, we're gonna have this be kind of like a separate room, I think. Because if we try and expand it, then the heat from this is gonna seep out, and it's gonna really suck for Goss. Speaking of which, who's our artist? Jess, you're on that. Bob, you can stop cooking. We have somebody super impassioned for it. You can grow. You can plant cut. That's great. Bob, you can start working on the other things. Like hunting. You really like hunting, actually. That's weird. I didn't expect that. But yeah, and then you're also going to be number 1 in cleaning and hauling. So good luck juggling all of that, Jess. If you mental break, I'm leaving you to the rats. But yeah, I'm thinking of making this just a different room, of just kind of like monopolizing this mountain. Hopefully not getting an infestation of bugs, right? Let me guess. Solved by smoking a smoke flake. Perfect. But yeah, and here we might have a different control group, and here we might have our... bulk goods trader! Hopefully they take a lot, because we have a lot to sell, really. We've been working hard, right? So having some sort of payoff for that would be great. I don't know what they're taking in bulk goods, but honestly, what I hope they're giving in bulk goods is components, because we really need components. I'm not sure if you can tell by the strip mine. Okay, some components, but we really need components, like desperately, like really, really badly. So, Rosa? Trade with him, please. Don't care. Any components? Will you not even take components? What? Am I missing something? Okay, goats. I'm not ready to take goats, unfortunately. Only one alpaca, that doesn't do anything. Heresy, killing a chinchilla. They can take our duck eggs. We have a bunch of those. Devil Strand. Bird skin. Smoke leaf. We're the one with the smoke leaves and the flakes. They're the ones with the dye and the Urian seeds. I don't... After combing through it, I don't think they even give a shit. Like, yeah, no, they don't have components. That's awful. Anyway. Give me your dye. I guess we can sell some, just some eggs to go even. And then we maybe get rid of our duster. Cloth t-shirt. Sheep wool t-shirt. And our cloth pants. What else can we give away? They have a bunch of wood. Let's take it. Do they have any steel? Probably not, because steel was right there, yeah. I think that's it. I think that's it. So with that trade, we have a bunch of more wood. Hopefully it'll last us through the... Yeah, look at that. We had 9. Getting more wood was a fantastic choice. And Goss is happy out of his mind. That is great. Our colonists are starting to sleep through the cold, which is not good. I'll raise all of their heaters by 2, so that we don't get any debuffs from that. Decent bedroom is good. You need to be raised by a lot, actually. You're good. You need to be raised by a little bit. You need to be raised. I'm just bringing you to 94. Hopefully that's good. Seems to be good. 70 is good, in my opinion. Yeah, it seems like this place will just be a little bit of coldness. Yes, 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 yes! Our strip mine is immediately paying off. This is fantastic. This is why you treat your people that are proficient within the mining pastime very well. Because when you do, you get stuff like this, for some reason. We struck uranium? Oh god. And steel! Oh my god, this mountain has everything. But yeah, we're gonna try to actually excavate most of this to get a secondary compound going inside. Use some of the components to make another hydroponics basin, maybe. Honestly, we do need nighttime stuff, which is why we're using that. What sort of powers do we have access to? Watermill? None of that. I don't want any of that. Let's get another one of these built right there, so that we can work on this in comfort and peace. I'm not really too sure what this is gonna be, but I know that I want it to be something. And I'm gonna give the order to mine this vein, to mine that vein, and to mine this vein. And hopefully that gives us everything that we could need and a little bit more. But yeah, look, we're still making 1500 watts of excess. I'm not the most sure that we can get rid of that. Bob. Oh, it's outside the allowed area. Okay. Work. Nope. Schedule. We're gonna tell Jess to do it, because we don't care about Jess too much. Jess, hold that die. But yeah, we're getting really close to being able to just, move this up and have more space for buildings, because if we do that, then we can actually have a barracks, maybe. I'm gonna keep telling Jess to hold these things, because I don't like them, but when I get something a little bit more solid... Oh. Just a jump cutless episode, it looks like. We're getting really close to just already being at 30 minutes. Isn't that kind of crazy? I've done nothing but just show you the colony. So this is really just a wintertime wrap-up as I show you what's going on. As I you know. Oh no, it's unrefrigerated. How sad. But as I work on the colony and make sure it's all good. So I guess this is going to be it for this episode. And it might be a double upload episode because I'm not done playing. This has just been 30 minutes. I normally sit down for hours, so thank you for watching. And if you liked anything, if you wanted to tell me, give me a piece of your mind, feel free to like and comment. If you haven't already, feel free to subscribe as well, because subscribing is how you tell me truly that you like what you see, that you want more, or that your opinion should matter a little bit more. I don't care. It says a lot of things, and I take them all at the value that they're given at. So thank you for watching. Thank you for the support of Rimworld Robotics. It's been a blast to play. And I hope to see you in the next episode. This has been Maui, and I'll see you around.